I'm Brian Barker. I farm in Suffolk at EJ Barker & Sons, a family-owned partnership. We have 513 hectares of a mixed rotation based around herbage grass seed and winter wheat basically. When I first came onto the farm, it was a very traditional family-owned farm. We had pigs and we had lots of labour, a lot of tractors, and I sort of took it as my responsibility coming into the business to bring a new fresh sort of energy into the business to take it forward. And so using the new technologies available, I can then basically sort of mould my way of farming, and technology is right in the middle of it. I heard about Omnia right from the early days when I was talking to my agronomists, and I could see the benefits of it.
So when Brian decided to go along with Omnia, we spent a lot of time pooling all the information that he'd got from yield data from harvests for the last 10 years and entering that information into Omnia.
So I'm using Omnia as my main port of call to hold that data, get rid of the paper, and basically keep it all in one place so I can go and access it wherever I want to. I can then tailor my management and my field records. All this is done through Omnia, and it's working really well for me at the start. We've had a combine for about 10 years now, which has had yield mapping installed onto it. And so traditionally we would take the information off the combine, put it into the computer, and then print off loads of colourful maps. But now I can upload them all into Omnia, and it's now merging all my historical yield data to mean that I can really pick out the areas in my fields which are really the high producing areas.
So we can create seed rate plans that will come out on a memory stick that he can plug direct into his tractor, and his drillman will be able to go off and drill a field, and that will record what's been done, and vice versa, going back into the machine, he can upload all the records that he's done on the farm. What is great about Omnia is that the fact you can layer these layers on top of each other to create a full plan and a great overview of all the information, because beforehand you just have lots of bits of paper and lots of different software that wasn't talking to each other. Omnia pulls all these together and creates a better picture, a clearer picture of all the information.
It's really important to manage our data and manage our farm in this sort of way, because my role as the farmer, the next generation of farmers, is that we need to drive down our cost of production. The lower I can get my cost of production means that I'm reducing the risk of market volatility. If the prices go up or down, if I can drive my cost of production down, then my business is going to be better going forward. So I'm going to be making a profit and looking to basically keep myself going for the years to come. This year has been a real eye-opener for me. Using the Omnia system, I'm a great believer to farm to potential and not the hope of getting the yield that we want. So I've been out doing all my plant counts and then changing my fertiliser application to actually what I'm seeing in the field has meant that using the Omnia nutrient management plans, I've actually reduced my fertiliser spend this year by about £3,500. So that's just going by what I'm seeing in the field, reducing the application to the appropriate amount using the Omnia, and it's actually given me the ability to reduce my fertiliser investment.
With modern agriculture getting more technical and more computer-based, I think precision farming's got a huge role. It's in various stages on various size farms in various areas, but I think in every farm now they're looking towards that as the future.
Going forward, using Omnia, I can see my business being much more fluid to change. We'll be able to manage different rotations, different scenarios, different weather, and it will give us a much easier system to ride out the storm, but also take the good times with it as well. So we can really focus our attention on detail. Everyone talks about marginal gains in sport. Again, farming is the same. It's marginal gains through a lot of decisions throughout the whole season, and Omnia for me will be part of the main decision-making process going forwards in the future.